Triggering means you overreact to something that is really not that significant. Some explode on their spouse if they make a minor decision to do something that they don't agree with because you feel like they're controlling you, but you were actually controlled by a father or mother growing up. Couldn't make your own decisions, so it feels similar. Maybe you feel like you can't trust your spouse and you go off on them multiple times a month, even though they have never done anything to cause you to feel like you can't trust them. But when you were a teenager, maybe your boyfriend or girlfriend cheated on you and you never could forgive them. Triggering happens because when you were a child, you were hurt, you were wounded, and felt like you either couldn't trust, you felt unprotected, you were controlled, judged, you felt angry, hurt, bitter, rage, jealous, rejected, betrayed. And then when something today feels like the same thing to you, then you will trigger on the person who is causing you to feel the same way. You may hear voices in your head or feel it inside. You trigger on your spouse, your children, parents, siblings, work colleagues, friends, strangers, church people. You will literally feel the same pain today that you felt as a child and then overreact. You could raise your voice, scream, yell, rage, silent treatment. So, how do you change and stop triggering? How do you get your past soul wounds healed? Well, it starts with asking Jesus to show you all those who hurt you from your past, from his perspective. And when you can see how they got hurt and they got wounded, then it starts to soften your heart, enable you to forgive them. Matthew chapter 18, verses 21 through 35. Then once you understand that they were hurt, they were wounded, then just say, I choose to forgive, X for hurting me, causing me to feel maybe rejected, betrayed, whatever it might be. And you give those soul wounds to Jesus. Ask him to heal you. Then you command every demonic spirit that attached to your soul from them to go to the pit in Jesus' name. Then the next time something comes up that you used to trigger over, you won't trigger anymore because that wound has been healed. So there's many, many, many people, most people, who have been hurt and wounded in their past, never got those soul wounds healed, and then continue to trigger today. And then a lot of them will sabotage their own relationships. All right, so I have a book called Freedom from Soul Wounds and Demons, helping people to get healed from their triggers, healed from their soul wounds so they don't trigger anymore, and then they can walk in peace. That book is called Freedom